Hello guys, my name is Lynn and welcome to my channel for the love of scents. So this is in follow-up to my earlier video about Delina. So today I'm gonna show you a cheaper alternative to Delina and to Delina La Rose. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna separate the La Rose from the two the Delina and the Exclusive, because they smell similar compared to the La Rose, because the La Rose is kind of a watery rose, aquatic, watery and lighter rose. So we're gonna separate them. So I will have some 9 alternatives here for Delina. So let's start. So my first alternatives are the roses from Montal. We have roses mass and intense roses mass. So the notes for these, the roses mass, are rose, mass, and jasmine. So it's straight up roses and mass. While the intense roses mass is, they just added amber at the aside from the 3 notes, they added amber. So the Montal is well known for fragrances that is very loud and be smooth and long lasting. So Roses Musk is one of them. And the because the roses and the musk are so strong, it's very similar to Delina. Actually, I just wear it today, and I was in Walmart and one girl was asked me if she can ask a question. I said yeah. And she said, "Oh, what is the perfume you're wearing? Because since you came in, I smelled it and I was looking all over who's the source." And she realized it's me. I was already at the back of Walmart when she approached me. So that means she was looking for me for a good 5 to 10 minutes looking for this scent. So this is a very good alternative to Delina, and the retail price for Montal is 180 USD in their website, but you can easily find it in any discounters for $100 to $110 Canadian. For American, you can get it for less than 100 US dollars. So this is a very good alternative, cheaper and beast mode alternative to Delina and Delina Exclusive. So the next one is this very good girl. So this is a flanker to the good girl. So this is the red heels, high heels, and the notes for these are, the top notes have lychee and red currant. Mid notes is rose, and base notes is vanilla and vetiver. So when I spray it, it's very similar to Delina Exclusive. If you remember, I told you that when I smell Delina Exclusive, there's something bothering me in the dry down. I couldn't tell if it's the amber and the wood. And I also found it here in Very Good Girl. But when I check the notes, there is no amber or wood in the notes. So I don't know what that note is. Maybe I realized maybe it's the vetiver. But the Delina Exclusive doesn't have vetiver, but it has woody notes. So maybe something there's bothering my nose. In Very Good Girl, probably it's the vetiver, but still a very good dupe or alternative to Delina and Delina Exclusive. And this is cheaper than Delina. You can buy this for between $100 and $120 in retail price. So the lychee is also prominent. It has the lychee and the rose, and the top, the mid, and the dry down is similar to Delina Exclusive. So if you don't want to splurge on the Delina, you don't want to spend $300 to $400, you can get this for about 1/3 of the price. So that's Very Good Girl. next is the YSL blouse. So this is their high-end private line of YSL. So this is not cheap. I think this is about $300, maybe a little bit cheaper than Delina, because the bottle is 125 ml while Delina is only 75 ml for the same price. So blouse has notes of by the way, the Very Good Girl has the same perfumer as Delina, Quentin Virch, and the blouse also same perfumer, same guy, Quentin Virch. The top notes for the blouse is pink pepper, bergamot, and galbanum. Mid notes are damask, rose, and angelica. Base notes are white musk and cashmeran. So this perfume is a very green rose. It's very green, maybe because of the angelica and musky, but it has similar vibes as Delina. That's why it can be also a good alternative. So for those people who likes green watery rose, you can try this, and it's very long lasting too. The performance on this is good, as well as the Very Good Girl. Very Good Girl will last you 4 to 5 hours. Blouse will last you up to 6 hours. So these two has the same perfumer as the Delina. So the next one, a good alternative is the. So I will start with the Delina and Exclusive first. So the next one will be the Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper 25. So look at the color. So it's also pink. This is quite a new perfume. I think this was launched just 1 or 2 years ago, and the perfumer is I don't have the perfumer, but the top notes here are pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, and royal lily. Mid notes are Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, and magnolia. Base notes are sandalwood, amber, musk, and patchouli. So this is a little bit far from Delina, but you can still smell the vibe because of the pink pepper and the rose and the vanilla and the amber. The only difference is that the saffron here is very prominent. You can smell the saffron, which makes it a little bit different from Delina, but the vibe is still there, and this one lasts 3 to 4 hours a bit. Okay, so now we're done with the Delina and the Exclusive. Now I'm gonna give you alternatives for Delina La Rose. So the first one is the Tiffany and Company Rose Gold. So look at the bottle. The bottle is so nice. It looks like a jewel like Tiffany, and it has gold here, and the color of the juice is also rosy in color. So it was just launched last year, and the top notes here are, the top notes is blackcurrant, mid notes are blue rose and iris, and the base notes are musk and ambrette. So this is considered as a light rose, and it's so good. I can smell the rose, the iris. It's also fruity because of the blackcurrant, and the musk is very prominent. It's like the similar vibe of the Delina La Rose. It's very watery and fresh rose. And this one is also not that expensive. You can buy this for about $100 more if you order it in the retail probably 170, but you can get this for about $120 in discounter for 100 ml. The Kayali is about, you can buy it in Sephora or in Huda website. The 50 ml is about 112, and the 100 ml is about $170. So still cheaper than Delina. Then the next one is for a similar vibe with Delina La Rose is the Chloe Roses de Chloe. So I don't have the EDP, I have the roses de Chloe. So the Roses de Chloe is considered as a floral fragrance. The top notes also has lychee in it. It has bergamot and lemon. Mid notes are rose and magnolia. Base notes are white musk, amber, and wood. So similar vibe with Delina La Rose. It's also very watery rose. Actually, this is one of the perfume that is always compared with Delina La Rose. They said that it's very similar, this and the EDP. So it's like a watery fresh rose. So another one that is has the similar vibe to Delina La Rose is the Miss Dior Rose and Roses. So the notes here is very simple for rose and roses. The top notes are bergamot, Italian mandarin, and geranium. Mid notes are grass rose and damask rose, and the base notes are white musk. So this is also very watery, spicy, and musky rose. So similar vibe as the La Rose. This has no sweetness in it. You know, the Delina La Rose has a little bit of sweetness. The only difference with this is a spicy rose. It has no sweetness. The Chloe and the Rose Gold has some sweetness in it, unlike the Miss Dior, no sweetness at all. It's a spicy, watery, airy rose. And the last one in my collection that is similar to Delina La Rose is the Viva La Juicy Rose. Yeah, that's the name, Viva La Juicy Rose. So the Viva La Juicy Rose, the top notes are pear, mandarin orange, and jasmine. Mid notes are rose, peony, and jasmine. Base notes are ambroxan and benzoin. So because it has benzoin, this one has some sweetness. It's very sweet. It is this is probably one of the underrated Viva La Juicy. No, people are just concentrated on the Viva La Juicy because of the caramel and the sweetness note, but this is also good. It's watery, fresh, a little bit of sweetness rose. The only thing is that this doesn't last long. It lasts about 2 hours. Then you have to respray it again. The Miss Dior Rose and Roses has a very good longevity. It will last you up to 6 hours, which is shocking to me because other Miss Dior doesn't last, but this one really did last. Chloe doesn't last on me too. Probably 3 to 4 hours at the best. You have to respray it. The Rose Gold is also good. It's a moderate. It has a moderate projection, and then it lasts about 4 hours to 5 hours. Yeah, so these are all the 9 perfumes that are similar to Delina in my collection. There are other perfumes, but I don't have them. Some of them people compared to Delina is the Angel Nova. I used to have it, but I decluttered it. That Angel Nova has also a lychee note, it has a rose, it has a pear note, so that's why they are also compared to Delina. Another thing that was compared to Delina is the family of same vibe as the Roses Musk. So the Roses Vanille and the Intense Cafe can also be sometimes compared to Delina. So what do you guys think? Do you have any of these? Do you think that the perfumes are presented to you similar to Delina? And aside from these, do you have other perfumes in your collection that you can compare to Delina? And if you have this, what can you say? Please can we have a discussion and comment down below what do you think about Delina and the their alternatives. And if you have anything to say or any question, please also comment down below, and I'm very happy to answer. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and if you get a chance, kindly share it too, to help me grow my channel, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Good night.